Hello and Assalamualaikum. I am Muhammad Faizal bin Azman. I will be to anchor for this time, and now I want to share a new topic. Today is pornography addiction among underage children from January until December 2019. Okay, from the graph we can see this consistent of the graph because of the data. Okay, the number of people watching pornography is about 300 people. In fact, children are affected because by foreign film that contain many elements of pornography. Besides, influence of friends is another factor why underage children involved in this case. Next, for the second report, I will be discuss about the number of iPhone users among the community in Malaysia. The graph should decreases slowly from 2009 until 2010 because iPhone has just introduced her to the community. After that, in years 2010 until 2014, the graph should increase slowly. Next, number of iPhone users among the community from 2014 until 2020 increases dramatically because the function and quality of the iPhone was improved. Thank you.
This graph shows us about accident cases in 2019. First, this graph is grow out from January to December. As we can see, in the highest cases in December with 120 cases, and the lowest cases in January, only 5. Okay. Lastly, this graph is increased dramatically from January to December. Next, I will show you the graph about dengue cases from 2008 to 2019. This graph is fluctuate. Next, the highest cases is in 2013 with 120 cases, and the lowest is in 2019 as same as 2010. Lastly, data on 2017, 2018 and 2019 grow smoothly.
I, Muhammad Darwis, will be joining you today to bring the most sensational and up-to-date news around Malaysia that might surprise you. Without further ado, here are some issues that caught our attention recently. Surprisingly, for the past decade, the government had on a battle with an extreme group counts. In the beginning of May 2010, there are more than 100 groups recorded, has indeed alarmed the whole nation. The Prime Minister has launched a campaign to eradicate this cult group influence from growing, known as Stop the Cult. Here you can see the graph shown that the numbers of cult groups decreased by years, and this shows that the Prime Minister's effort to stop these cult groups from growing and expanding is effective. From the year 2010 to 2009, the graph shows a decline in numbers of cult groups.
Assalamualaikum and welcome to the news. I am Muhammad Faiz, will be the news reporter for today. And I will be update all news from Malaysia. Topic for today is about how many employed graduates from IPTA in Malaysia from 1993 to 2004. From this graph, we can see the fluctuate of the graph because of the data. We can see on 1993, there are 60% graduate students are being employed. And on 1994, the percentage are increased from 60% to 65%. After 3 years, the graph decreased drastically. Only around 20% from students IPTA got a job. This is because of the economic crisis in Malaysia. In fact, many experienced workers are also being fired because of the crisis economy. The economic crisis is over after years, so many graduates get a job on this year. But on 1999, the percentage was decreased again. And lastly, on 2004 was the higher percentage because as much as 88% of students got a job. This is because much labor is needed at this time. Next, for the second report, I will be update about the number of students of Polytechnic Ibrahim Sultan went to the laundry. From this graph, we can show the data is increased slowly from January to December. From the graph, we can see in December is the highest numbers of students go to the laundry, which is involved 125 of students. This is because on December was a monsoon season, so most clothes don't have time to dry. Most students take another initiative and go to the laundry because it just takes around 1 hour to get clean and dry their clothes. But on January, it was the lowest because around 15 people go to laundry on this month. This is because on this month, the monsoon season has begun to fall, so every clothes has enough time to get dry. That's all from me. Thank you.
Moving on to the next section, sport news. Welcome aboard. The era of football in Malaysia has seen ups and downs throughout the year. The development of football has been on the national sport highlights. The people are keen to know how far the Malaysian football team could possibly go in the future. But do they remember the history of their past team? The graph shown is the number of achievements that had been gained by the national football teams throughout the years. As you can see, since the beginning of 1930s till the end of 1980s, the graph is fluctuating, and the highest peak of the national football team is on 1970s. The national football team has qualified for the Olympic Games. But after the year of 2000s and above, the national team has remained constant. The graph has shown constant. The national team can't surpass their limits. That's all for today. Thank you. But before that, here are some clips of the new launching iPhone SE 2.